Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV with Luke. Luke, it wasn't pretty tonight.
Nah, number of things, mate. I mean, I said a few weeks ago the season's a write-off, but January didn't help out. I mean, I don't want Jose Font, I don't want Robert Snodgrass. I want what we properly need, and it's a right back and a striker, and it just doesn't help when we're playing people out of positions. I mean, they're good additions to the squad, they're good squad players, I like Font, but they're not exactly what we need. We exactly need a striker, we exactly need a right back, and it's not happening, you know. It drives me mad, mate. I mean, people are getting on Bilic's back, people are getting on Noble's back, and these guys are not club legends, but you know what they mean. They're West Ham people, they're one of us, they're West Ham fans, and we got our own fans just slating them, which is, I understand, but it comes back to me for the board, because last season we were competing with this team, Chelsea. We were competing with them. We got 4 points off them last year, 2 losses this year in the league. That's not good enough for me because it shows we're going backwards. It's not forwards, Nicky.
We're struggling against the big sides here. I mean, what is it? Is it to do with the new stadium, the new pitch? Is it the squad quality not good enough?
It's a mixture of those things. I mean, Noble's got to cover a lot of ground on that big pitch, and that is a big issue. It really is. But the squad quality, mate, is poor. You know, Byram's championship. He was championship with Leeds. So was Snodgrass. To be fair, they're in a championship side with Leeds that couldn't get promoted. And it worries me because last season we were very close to a Champions League spot, and I don't care if people say it was a poor league. We were very close, and we had quality right through the spine of our team. We had, you know, good spirit, and yeah, you could say the spirit's there, but you know what, mate? This is West Ham Chelsea. It's a proper London fixture. None of our players got booked tonight. No heavy challenges. You know, do the 11 men out there know what this fixture's about? Do they know what the club's about? Because they say they do on social media, but I don't want to see it on social media. I want to see it out there. And I mean, I'm just disappointed right through from the summer to January to this whole season. I mean, it ain't been great. I mean, I can't complain. I would have taken 10th or 9th, but you know what? After last season, you can't just bring us backwards. You've got to sign big players like you said you would.
Because they haven't. Just quickly about the board there, Luke. I know you mentioned it there. Just because they haven't sort of maintained what we had, is it going to cost them more money in the long run?
Yeah. It is. I mean, it's just causes problems the whole way, to be honest. And of course, it's going to cause us problems in the long run. We haven't got a right back. We haven't got a striker. We haven't got anyone on the bench that's going to do something. There's not enough. You know, there's not enough talent out there. There's no Payets. I hate to say it, but there's no one like that. And you know, Southampton did. I said it the other week. Southampton got Gabbiadini. He's scoring goals for fun. He'd be perfect in this side, but we're just being too, you know, tight with our money, and it's West Ham United Football Club. We're not Crystal Palace, who's spending more than us. Very poor. And again, it goes back to the board, and people get on Bilic's back. What can Bilic do? Well, I mean, yeah, he can play Byram at right back. He can play people in their right positions, but it ain't really about that. This is West Ham United, and we're not competing in terms of quality.
Next week after Bournemouth, Antonio back, looking a bit more. Sacco must be close as well.
Yeah, I mean, Antonio back, I say his work rate's worth 2 players at times. That guy has got really good work rate, but again, it's one of those games, if we lose that one, if we take a Tonkin 2-0 or 3-0, which I hope we don't, it's one of those, people start talking about Bilic and it just drives me nuts. But I mean, we're good enough to beat Bournemouth. I said it against Watford, we're good enough to beat him. All you got to do is turn up. If we turn up, we win. Because, you know, we don't do it enough these days. If we turn up like we can do, we'll win the game. But, you know, it's West Ham, it ain't that simple, is it?
All right, lovely, Luke. Thanks for joining us, pal. Thank you.